going to be like, just staring at that person, you're going to be like,
Yeah. Her friend has somebody her now boyfriend works with, new coworker, I guess, is somebody she hooked up with in the past. And I'm trying to think if that was me, if I was dating somebody and they had a new coworker who was somebody they hooked up with in the past, would I want to know? It's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't, I feel like, in a way, Rose, because, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? So, like, it really shouldn't matter. But also, I guess if you didn't tell me, I feel like you were hiding something.
For sure. And also, if you do find out, you're going to go to work the next day and you're going to be like, just staring at that person, you're going to be like,
Yeah.
It's
right.
Yeah, there's no I don't know the right answer in this situation because like if I were put in this situation, I wouldn't want to know the details, but I would want to know that there was some sort of a relationship or history there maybe.
I also feel like it depends on who the person you hooked up with is because like for me, like I don't kiss and tell on anything. I feel like I would never want to be the last person in the room to know. So like, if there's ever an office Christmas party again, like everybody in the room knows, like, oh, yo, your girlfriend hooked up with, but I don't want to be the person.
I hope everybody wouldn't know.
It depends, like, because we've all made mistakes when it comes to that, where it's like, that person's definitely gonna tell. But like, there's people I haven't hooked up with that apparently I have according to things they've said. Rose, my life, if you had told me when I was 12 years old. People would lie about hooking up with me. I don't know. I probably would think it was cool then.
I wouldn't believe you.
No, it's
That's wild.
I'll tell you about that in a second. That's
okay.
And do they work here? Well, maybe. Let's go to good morning, Kelly.
Good morning.
What did you want to say with asking for a friend?
So, I mean, everybody has a past. You have to think about it as what would you want to know if you were in their shoes. I mean, thinking about it when you go to work the next day, that's all about, like, if you're secure with yourself. It happened years before you even existed. Why are you going to judge anything? Like, everybody has a past. And we all have a messy past.
Yeah, that's kind of like the thing. Yeah, that's so let me ask you, Kelly, if it was you and would you just sit him down right away and tell him? Would it be a long conversation?
Such an awkward conversation.
Yeah.
So it actually happened with me and my husband. I actually went to work with, it turned out like his ex-girlfriend's cousin or something. But yeah,
awkward.
it was awkward, but you like sit down and you're like, this was before I even existed. What the heck do I even care?
Yeah.
Like, guess who he's married to? Me.
Right.
I don't care.
Yes, girl.
Can I ask Kelly, not to pry too much, but how long have they been broken up with when you start working there? Was it like a long time?
No, probably like a couple months.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I think again though, it's just like the honesty is key though. So I'm sure he's appreciated, knowing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we got married after the fact, so I mean, we've always been totally honest. We both have really messy pasts. I mean, I have 3 kids, and he's now their dad. But everybody's got a past. You have to just move on and be secure with yourself.
I agree. Thanks so much. Kelly, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Rebecca, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. So you wanted to say what with asking for a friend?
Yeah, so I think if there's no reason to ask, then there's no reason to tell. That's the rule that I go by.
Okay.
So, and by that, you mean like if you were her, you wouldn't say anything?
No, if there is no suspicion that I give that anything happened, then there's no reason to tell. If you can tell that things are kind of awkward between the two, then obviously your significant other would pick up on it, and he obviously might ask. But if you give no reason to ask, then you're not doing anything wrong. It's in your past. There's no reason for you to tell.
Yeah, I get that. That's why I know like I have friends, male and female, who like they get in a relationship, they do the roster check, which I always thought was the oddest thing, and like.
Yeah,
like
weird.
names and stuff, and I don't think I want to know unless it's somebody who's still in your circle. So I don't want to be the only person again, like at the event, who doesn't know about it. That kind of thing. Rebecca, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
No problem. You too.
Bye. You can continue over text 99338. A lot of people are saying, in my relationship, when it happened, I didn't say anything. When she found out, it split us up. I can see that. As long as you're honest and upfront, there's nothing they should be mad about. That was in your past, and it's your past for a reason. I agree with that as well. 99338 text.